Hey guys, sorry I have not edited the videos, the hair video and the other video, a few cooking videos. I'm gonna get around to it. This weekend I spent doing my hair. Before this outbreak, I told my son to get the bleach and he didn't buy the bleach like I told him to, but those are things that we usually buy anyway, like a lot of. So in my truck, I already had my pine saw, as you can see right there, my bucket, my mop bucket. I already had some antibacterial spray. I already had, I even have bathroom cleaner in my truck. Yeah, I do. And my vinegar, but it's hard to find vinegar now because I didn't buy a gallon of vinegar. I bought enough to fill up his bottle because I was trying to downsize, but I wish I had bought the whole gallon now. So I already have my wipes, which they really didn't buy at the store, so I could get plenty of those. And my Clorox bathroom cleaner. I already had the kind of spray. I hate the smell of Lysol spray, but they got the new ones with the scented. Those are the ones that I buy now. So I just bought this one. It kills bacteria and all that stuff too. But if you wash your hands, you don't have to worry about all that. And don't touch it, Oops, what happened? Yeah, it's about washing your hands, but it's mostly about not touching your face. I seen a guy yesterday in the midst of all of this. He was with his dog, and he had his hand all in the dog's mouth, kissing on the dog. Then he gets in his car, and he puts all that came out the dog's mouth on the doorknob, all on the steering wheel. And he's most likely going to stop and get something to eat. And see, that's the problem, guys. You can buy all the cleaning products you want, but if you're nasty, you're just nasty. So you're going to be spreading everything anyway. All the, and then the people with the alcohol gel that don't wash their hands. Oh my goodness. And you're stacking alcohol gel on top of dirt. What you think you doing? I don't get it. You still got to wash your hands. Even if you use alcohol gel, in between using it, at least twice a day, wash your hands. Just don't use alcohol every single day. Don't use alcohol gel every single day, and do not ever use water. Please wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands, okay? Wash your face. Wash your tail. Even a truck driver, if I got a little hot pot, that you can pour water in, set aside you a little bucket, or buy you a little bucket, you know what I'm saying? Buy you a little bucket, and put your water in and a towel. You can wash the private places in your truck. I started to get a stainless steel bowl. And I was like, $6.99. I'm gonna wait till I go to a thrift store and find me a nice stainless steel bowl. Be like my little sink. But meantime, I got a plastic bowl. It'll do until I can get me a stainless steel one, And anyway, just wash your tail. If you don't need but a little water to wash under your arms and between your legs. You wash it, you soap it up. Get some Castile soap. You don't have to worry about that irritating you. I just saw some at the store. I wish I bought the Castile, but I already use Pure and Natural. Pure and Natural, you don't have to worry about it breaking you out and all that kind of stuff. If you can find it. I usually find it at a dollar store. And I stock up. When I see Pure and Natural soap, I just buy all I can possibly buy. So that's usually what I use. I use sensitive soaps. I can't use Ivory. It's not sensitive to me. I don't use Dove. It's not sensitive for me. So they do have a Dove sensitive, but it's just like cream or something. I don't know. I just stick to Pure and Natural. I stick to that soap. Like I say, when I see it, if I got $20, I'm getting 20 bars. So you guys out there, stay safe, stay clean. And it's not it's a virus. It's not a disease. It's a virus. And viruses are in the air. You can breathe. If someone has it and they cough and you open a door and you walk in the door, it doesn't have anything to do with you not touching the door. It has something to do with you breathing it in. Once you come in contact with that person who just coughed it out into the air, because there's little spores all in the air, it's a virus. Viruses do this. Like the guy said, virus is like a drive. You can put it in here and put it in here and inject it in there and inject it in there. It's like a USB port. You're the port. Okay? The virus is the drive, and you're the port. And you can read all the germs inside yourself. So it has nothing to do with you. I seen a lady who was like, don't touch the doors. Telling her kids, don't touch the doors. Don't touch this. No, that's not what you teach your children. Teach your children, don't touch your face. Don't put your hands in your mouth. You know how, I'm going to say, like black mamas, don't get your hand out your mouth. We've been teaching our kids that since forever. Forever. You know? So, because I used to sit like this. I had no muscle in my jaw. I grew up with my mouth open. Took me years to practice closing my mouth. Okay? And I had a son like that too. Took him years to practice closing his mouth. It's just, I did it and he did it. I was his curse, you know. Because when I was a teenager, I don't know why. I just sat with my mouth open a whole lot. It's just me. And so it took me years to learn to close my dang mouth. So, and that's all it is about. It's because you're breathing in. Unless you're wearing a sealed mask with a non-rebreather. I have a non-rebreather at home. A couple of them. And I should have brought the non-rebreather. Didn't know that was going to happen while I was out on the road. Didn't know if I probably never get home soon unless I change jobs. But you can wear a non-rebreather all day. And that would help with the virus. And don't touch your face. Because your nose, your openings, and your mouth is the opening. But your ears are too. But mine covered with hair. But you know what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what you touch. It matters what you touch in your face. Like if you touch the virus and then put it in your mouth. Touch the virus and put it in your eye. Touch the virus and then stick it up your nose. That's what they're talking about. And you teaching your kids not to touch things is just the wrong way to do it. Teach your kids not to put their hands in the mouth. And that's what we were taught as children. And most of us were taught, get your hand out your mouth. You know, stop biting on your nails. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that adults constantly said to us as we were growing up. And we played in the dirt. I lived on a farm. So we played in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? And we got dirty. So we knew not to put our hands in our mouth. We knew not to stick our fingers in our eyes. We went in and we didn't have a bathroom growing up, but we had plenty of water, plenty of ways to boil water. We had big pots. We took a big bath. We took a bath every night in a big tub. You know, you take a bath in the tub and then you stand up and rinse water. You rinse yourself off. You soap up real good. You rinse yourself off and you get in the bed. That was an every night thing. You tie your head up. You always had to tie your head up when you were little kids. Oh, remember that, black people? You know, you had to tie your head up, you know, because you got your hair done and you had to tie your head up for school the next day. So we all took good baths every night. The house, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't see a roach until I came to Chicago. I grew up with no roaches. Okay, so that was a really shock to meet those little guys, you know, when I came to Chicago. So I was paranoid, so I probably poisoned my children because I fumigated my house everywhere I live. Every time I lived in an apartment. That's why I bought a house. That's why I saved up and bought my own house, because every apartment I lived in, I fumigated everything. And if I lived I usually stayed on the first floor above the basement, and I would get a key to the basement, and I would fumigate the basement. So my poor children probably are poisoned, you know, because I fumigated everything. You know, I couldn't stand a bug. And my kids are so paranoid about bugs, you know. We got every kind of bug killer you can think of in our house. So that's terrible, you know, to be that paranoid. Because some bugs are good bugs, I guess. But, so you guys just be careful out there. And make sure you cover your mouth like this, though. But see, I'm not going to touch my face after I get through. Unless I clean my hands, which I'm getting ready to do. So, you know, when you go outside and you jump back in your truck, checking everything, you know what I'm saying? If you're touching a lot of stuff, just clean off your steering wheel. Keep wipes. If you can't afford to buy wipes, or not any wipes, get some paper towel, a sprayer with alcohol, and clean your steering wheel, you know. Water and bleach still works if you can find bleach. And most of the people are buying these things and stocking them at their house. I doubt if they're actually using them. I doubt it. So, you know, allow other people to buy things too. You know, don't be greedy and buy 20 gallons of bleach. For what? For what? Are you going to stay in your house for the rest of your life? Some of you people need to stay in your house for the rest of your life. Not mean. Okay, guys, gotta go get this load, and I will talk to you later. You have a wonderful and blessed day, and keep on doing it, whatever it is that you're doing, to make sure it's the right thing to do, and be happy.